You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
Hey guys, Dave from Nerdarchy, 4 Nerds, by Nerds, hanging out with some nerds tonight. We're going to be playing some Marvel Superheroes RPG, the old phase rip system. And we've got Doug Vahovic in the house, and Chief and Nerd Editor over at the Nerdarchy website. We've got Travis Bowles of WebDM fame, fresh out of PAX, maybe a little hungover. We got the Fragginator in the house tonight. We got Megan R. Miller, author and also writer over on the Nerdarchy website. We've got Brandon Warkeep Eagle, or Eagle Warkeep, something like that.
War Eagle Keep.
War Eagle Keep in the house. Sorry, I'm like dyslexic or something. Making us look good, does all the visual stuff for us and sound effects. And of course, our premier judge is Professor Bill from Comic Book University. With that, I will turn it over to you, Bill, and everyone be extra appreciative tonight because he is dying of the Ebola virus or some other foul virus, but he's here anyway for you guys. He's the man.
You're here for that one. So first off, I want to give a huge shout out to the chatterites. Everybody who's in the chat, you guys are freaking amazing. All of us are sitting here just beguiled. You guys talking about making a giant rat mech suit. I am. My God, I want to be in the chat.
Wait, they're doing what?
So, yes, absolutely. I could see ad being provided for you guys.
They were so good about their teamwork. Like they took like all kinds of skills that like worked together perfectly for this.
Exactly. It's great. We need somebody to worry about the heating and cooling system. So let's get a guy on, that's freaking amazing. Okay, guys. So, you guys are still in Madripoor. You guys are getting your stuff together. And
Marley committed a murder.
I was
allegedly.
I was thinking last week that maybe for a treat, Leo would set up if we're like on the street, we got our bags or whatever, just innocuously looking at a magazine stand, and I managed to get somebody to get that sky hook and just yank them right off our feet and pull us up into the plane, just spontaneously. Like, isn't this great, guys? If the judge allows it.
You guys have to set up the sky hooks. You probably have to be trained.
I don't know that. Leo doesn't know that. He's like, hey, I saw it in that movie when they extracted the Chinese mafia guy.
Sure.
We all have broken spines.
And even with Batman, I wondered, how this guy not get torn in half?
Because he's Batman.
Because he's rich. Can get all the best equipment.
So you guys go to take your seats in the jumbo jet. And as you guys are going in there, you're setting everything up. The pilot's doing the final checks and whatnot. And everybody is about to sit down. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing Doug, so Doug is 5. Okay. I'll roll.
I'm eating peanuts.
You're freaking kidding me. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Everybody goes to sit down. And Megan, when you sit down, when Nate sits down, you hear.
Okay, so my immediate reaction is to start laughing, and then I pause and I'm like, oh shit.
Everybody farts, Nate.
20 Hydra agents come out along with Madam Hydra. I thought you were missing something.
I'm really glad that you thought that was funny because I thought it was really funny too, you know? I mean, like, I'm glad you share my sense of humor. I appreciate it.
Is he the one who catches on fire? Apparently, yes, Madam Hydra.
Yeah, do you need a light?
This is a little awkward.
Unbelievable.
Oh, you're not with us, right?
She goes and fires a Gauss gun,
Good.
literally clips your leather jacket just a bit outside.
No, come on. Let's not be hasty. There's really no need for this. It was a whoopee cushion. Like,
How'd you find it?
Who are you all?
all right. So I'm Ash. It's nice to meet you. I didn't quite catch your name, miss.
Ixnay on the touch tay. Ixnay on the touch tay.
I'm not touching her.
Marley, you
I'm
were in a
I'm
different.
offering a hand to shake. I am gesturing.
Can't touch her.
Madam Hydra, she is Viper. She's wearing all green.
So,
green lipstick.
Technically, I was going to go with them last time. We were going to split, but I'm perfectly okay be walking in cuffs or chains or something.
Maybe you're one of the guards assigned for this assault team.
Maybe, but I feel like if she figured out the whoopee cushion thing,
Yeah.
I feel like she knows everything.
You knuckleheads didn't think we had cameras in our facility.
We did not think that.
I did not think of the cameras.
Leo, that's your department.
I didn't go in. Or I was keeping everybody.
You're like, sorry, there was poor lighting. By the way, I could give you.
Yeah.
Here's
Here's my card. Get in touch. We have some great new products.
Leo
Nice.
Lamprey. I know of you. Wait a second. Are you guys the Hunts Point heroes?
Oh, we're famous.
They know who we are.
Go up.
We are in Labrador,
Of course we are.
We're huge in Madripoor.
apparently.
Cab Cannon, I'm very pleased to meet you, hon. It's a pleasure.
She
Yeah,
turns
we're
to one of the cronies.
kind of a big deal.
It is worth mentioning that we did not name ourselves the heroes. That's just something that people started calling us in the media. It doesn't necessarily
It is?
mean that we're
Oh,
all
I had
right.
my PR
stuff.
people.
Leo.
Oh, they're all over that. There's commercials. There's a
Leo.
billboard on
Shut up.
East 43rd
Do you have a
Street.
jingle?
God damn it.
One of these
I
guys
thought
are-
we decided that was the team name.
You just totally blew my bluff check, man.
Oh. Well, I do have amazing reason, but I'm not very intuitive. Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah,
All
you have an
right,
excellent
whatever.
point.
I'm gonna stop trying to pull the wool over your eyes and stuff. And I just kind of fold my arms and look a little bit miffed for a second.
All right. So she's having you guys detained. They come by. Does anybody try to resist?
Let
Not
me
yet.
make a bonobo.
Hey, don't we have some kind of like? Do we still have to speak verbally for Tab to hear us? Right? Yeah, because he's
Oh yeah.
picking up the vibe. Okay, so we
Even if
can't.
you
Yeah,
whisper, it'll be
you do.
heard.
Right, yeah, right. Okay.
Okay, yeah, Ash is resisting. He rolled a 19 on his bonobo roll out of 100, so he's like, people try to put hands on him, and he's like trying to brush them off, and he's like, "Look, I can walk. It's good." He's resisting being cuffed at least.
Teamies
zip ties.
before meanies. That's the
Sorry,
team motto.
That's true. That is the team motto.
Everybody in the military uses zip ties, so sorry, you're zip tied.
Melt them.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work at all.
Yeah, for real.
We could take 20 Hydra guards.
No, actually, I think I'm smart enough not to melt the zip ties yet. I'll wait until we're in our cell or something to do that. Because
So
if they didn't think about that, that's their fault.
while you guys are being escorted off the plane,
Ah, damn.
Leo, you're the last to go because she actually grabs your arm. Now the disguises were taken down, Seraph. Good thinking though. Oh geez, we need a chat leader. Somebody give me a character.
Darkhawk.
Nightcrawler.
Darkhawk, get the heck out of
Nice.
town. All right, what's Darkhawk's real name? Easy one. Okay. Wow, he went with Darkhawk. That's insane.
That's
That
cool.
was in,
I like that.
listen, like my heyday of comic books was 90s.
You don't have to explain your Darkhawk love, man. I like him too.
Huh? I did an explained in a minute for Darkhawk.
You did.
It's the most popular Darkhawk explained.
There is
yeah.
no other Darkhawk videos that are more popular.
That's right.
I love that.
There are two more. One of them at the same time is actually just a tribute video. It's just got music. And
Yeah,
A
that doesn't count.
tribute video.
those don't count.
Those don't count.
Silver Surfer versus Dritz Stewart and Rajan, go home. Go sit in the corner. Chris
So we're
Cobb,
I think Seraph got it.
Zerift is the chat leader. Boom. We got a hoorah. No huzzah. Just
I wonder if he knew or if he Googled.
who cares?
I'm just curious.
Oh. So chat leader Zerift also happens to be one of the admins. So yeah. Okay.
They did spend the karma to buy those skills last time, right? Because I had two different numbers. Okay, so they have 279 karma. I'll put it in the chat.
Sidebar: if you didn't already notice, Zareth kind of wants to RP a trash panda.
He wants to what?
RP a trash panda, a raccoon, or
he
a
wants
chip.
Oh, jeez. We had names for them all. So, one of these days I got to tell you about the time that I was in Fort Drum and we got surrounded by raccoons and no live ammo, only blanks. So we started putting blanks in our ammunition and our M16s and firing cleaning rods at the raccoons just to get them away.
Are you serious?
We were freaking terrified. All you see when you look out is just eyes, and they're inhuman eyes, and it's freaking terrifying. All right,
they're just like clicking their little claws, looking at
Travis is like, I'm flashing back to Pac South.
The raccoons, man.
You never put it past a military man to figure out a way to defend himself.
You were in the shit. That's what.
He wasn't the shit.
There we go. So, what do you call it? Anyway, so she Madam Viper, Madam Hydra stops you. She puts two fingers on your shoulder and leans in close to you and whispers in your ear, "Have any lasers for me this week?"
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Oh, you're a brave one, aren't you?
Yeah, the last few weeks have been pretty enlightening.
Leo, lasers. That sounds kind of kinky.
You don't even want to know, man.
Well, if you remember, she remembers that you shot a laser at her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that was Madam Mask, wasn't it? Did I shoot a laser? I shoot well, that was at the hospital. It was her running away.
Yeah, see,
I shoot lasers at so many people the last few days.
Okay.
It's
retroactive. She heard
yeah.
Madam Mask.
Yeah, there you go. In the underworld. I'm an underworld
They're
legend
in the
already?
same knitting circle.
Man.
Oh my God, when I can't remember this stuff. Okay, so
guys, I'm an underworld celebrity already.
She also pulls out your one little
my one time.
She holds it up and she says, "What's this?"
Piece of well, it's a little Omni device that I carry around with me just in case.
In case
I need. There's like a bunch of guards, right?
There's two.
There's two guards and her?
Yep. Emphasis on the her.
Two guards and all of us?
No. Everybody else is already off.
I was like, two guards. Oh, we wiped the floor with these guys.
No, there were 20.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's just it can do lots of different things depending on the situation. Right now, it's not doing anything, as you can see.
Hold on, I've got some reading to do here. Come up with characters under the same character creation rules for you to use as villains. The same situation brought by HPH to action. Okay, I'm having a hard time understanding basic English right now. So is Underwood Sketches asking if they can use the character creation rules that we did for you guys for this season?
It seems like, I don't know if he's asking that or if they can just use the standard rules.
It's definitely an interesting.
Oh, no. Okay, he's talking about using rivals and villains.
Oh, they want to make up characters for Bill to use.
Oh, you can, but
it says for you, meaning you, Bill,
gotcha,
to use
okay.
as
Thank
villains.
You. Thanks. Okay, well, today's probably not the best day for it, but I might actually have something for you. Okay, so she starts. She just kind of looks at the other two guards and tilts her head, and you get taken away with your cohorts.
I'm just gonna do that thing where I'm like getting dragged away, and I'm like, I'm gonna lay it all on the line here, Madam Hydra. I love you. I always have, and you've never seen New York until you've seen Tab Cannon's New York.
Is that the one who makes noise?
Run away with me.
Yes, Madam Hydra. Gag him.
No, hold on. That's not the idea.
The lady clearly likes the strong silent type. Mark.
You can try to resist if you want.
You know what really sucks? Having your arms bound behind your back when you need to adjust yourself.
Nate would know.
That's some good RP.
I gotta listen closely to her voice though, because I'm gonna try and maybe mimic it or something.
Ooh.
Nice one. In the meantime, they're calling you the Gimp now because you got the ball strap in your mouth. All right.
Does
A ball
this mean
gag.
I'm not hired anymore?
Another ball gag.
Another one?
I know how to navigate a ball gag. I've lived in the city a long time and in a few interesting situations. We should be fine.
So,
Tend to go to a few different.
But it sounds more like this.
okay. So, you guys get taken off the plane and you're brought to a slightly different headquarters. You are going to be shuttled, and you're actually shuttled in one of those old clinker blue buses with the darkened windows and all that good stuff.
The old Wolverine?
The old Wolverine?
Yeah, Steely Dan song. My old school up in the old Wolverine.
I wasn't a huge Steely Dan. I think that was one song I heard. Wasn't one of their huge fans. There will be an old song played.
I'm with you, Dave.
It had a special meaning for me. That's why, I know.
So
there's a never going back.
This is why I doubled up on the ball gag.
I can hum, and everyone can hear me humming. And it's especially annoying.
He's like, Wolverine.
And you hear the duct tape.
If he's humming a song that I recognize, I'll sing the words for him.
Everyone's heard Ricky Don't Lose That Number.
I out of character haven't, but Ash probably has.
So
bad times.
Settled. You guys are brought back to that big place, and Dave Marley, you are specially manhandled, and she takes you to the side, and you see your buddy there. I don't remember what his name was.
Frank?
Frank, yes, Frank. And
Frank the Hydra Commander?
Frankinator.
Frank.
So yeah, he's like, I am so disappointed at you. And she's like, you were so promising. You could have had everything. Here's your chance. Swear fealty to us. And kill one of your friends.
I can't do that. I just want to rock.
Yes, you could be a raccoon.
And yes, you can be a raccoon.
I'm answering multiple questions.
No, it's a weird show. Weird show.
No, I'm afraid I can't do that. I lose more jobs this way.
I don't know why I'm even rolling. Okay, she missed, so I'm going to say she hits you with her backhand, but nothing. Like you don't take any damage. It's just like one of those.
Come on, baby! I'm already in a relationship. I can't be doing this.
Okay, so jeez, I'll tell you about a female drill sergeant I had in my secondary AIT one day. So she's gonna haul you guys all in. Mind you, I'm giving you all guys chances to escape here, so please take them.
They were trying to see where this goes, right?
No, I just thought there seemed like there was 20 dudes. It's a lot.
There's a lot.
Seems to me that even while ball gagged, I could try to stun a bunch of guards at one time.
If you were to, this would be a lot.
He could use their devices, right?
But they can't. Yeah, like if they're all wearing earpieces, it seems to me that I should.
It is a part of his mouth, and if he can't use his mouth,
I don't have to say a word though. I can just
does the sound he makes have to come from his mouth?
I go ah.
I would say if you were to make, this is going to be weird. Let's do an intensity feat, which you guys could check in the Nerdarchy.com article that I made today, or the accompanying video on Comic Book University.
The sick dolly shot.
So you, what do you call it? So you're going to do an intensity feat. Your power is Incredible 40, yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it's going to be excellent 20. It's probably like typical 6 material strength, but it's going to be -2 column shifts because it's actually in your mouth, and that's like where your power is. So you have to find a way to actually struggle through it. So you
Like I
roll,
said, I know my way around a ball gag.
and you've got to get a green or higher. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna spend karma. He said, openly and with confidence. Rolling my new metal dice. I got a 32, which is sad.
3200 incredible actually hits. Yep.
With the CS, with the minus.
Without the
You're damn right.
What do you call it? Because you spent the 10 karma, so you're good.
There you go. It's good.
Okay. So
Humming Steely Dan while I do
okay.
it.
Yeah, okay.
Of
So
course.
your song. And all of a sudden the ball gag just kind of snaps off and goes flying behind it, lands on your shoulder.
Okay.
You got drool just like big plop of drool just all over your chest now. One of the Hydra agents goes to offer you a lobster bib.
Is Madam Hydra escorting us with these guards?
No, she walked away at this point.
She has my thing still?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah. You don't have a way to activate that remotely?
Yeah, but what I wanted to do was
You also got to do a
pertinent.
fail-safe on that.
Pertinent to the situation.
You know Dr. Doom. Like, none may touch Doom, and bzzz, everybody gets electrocuted with unearthly electricity. Oh, man. So none may touch the doohickey.
So is there, like, are our hands bound behind our backs?
Yes.
Damn.
It's the only way to do zip ties, unfortunately.
All right.
So everybody knows how to get out of them when they're in the front.
So I blasted the ball gag. Did I stun the guards?
No. You just shattered the ball gag.
Shattered the ball gag. Are we alone, or are we surrounded by guards?
No, there are the 20 guards right now. In fact, I'm going to drop it to 10 guards.
I'm going to take that as a cue and just, like, shoulder into the closest one in front of me, thinking, like, okay, this is the moment.
With your
It's on.
awesome poor strength.
Yeah, well,
But shoulder momentum is actually your endurance. So,
which is good.
yeah,
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Leo's just like,
more ways than one.
Al actually sounds like, all right, it's on. And I'll just, like, try to shoulder tackle the guy in front of me.
Okay, so
I want to headbutt.
roll
somebody.
roll under your endurance.
Okay.
To hit.
And I am also going to spend karma.
Okay.
But hopefully my dice rolled hot earlier, so.
I don't have enough karma to spend. I can
81?
hardly shift out of this, but I don't have the karma.
I got in the yellow without roll, but I do have to spend the 10 because I said I was going to. But I am not actually using. So I got a 91, which is in the yellow.
Okay, awesome. So shoot, that's actually a stagger. Let me roll against stagger. The Hydra guard is staggered, so he loses balance, falls into the wall, it like holds himself up by the wall, and he's not gonna be able to act this round.
Awesome.
And
I'll look around at the others like,
what is
get him!
Kenta playing? He wants to headbutt somebody. Is he a rat? Is
I
he
don't
playing
know.
a rat who wants to headbutt somebody?
I want to headbutt somebody.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
Like,
yeah,
and I
because
know how to do it properly too. I will use my forehead against the bridge of their nose. Let's do this.
good on you, Ash.
All right, go for it. Make your roll.
84.
Get the frick out. What's your fighting?
Oh man, I really should have opened my character sheet before we got started. I suck as a person.
His fighting's like good, I think.
It's
Or is
it's
it better
than
than?
good.
I thought it was
It's better
excellent.
than good.
Excellent?
I think it's excellent when I have my bat. It's 20 when I don't.
No, that's excellent.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Probably remarkable when she has
And
her
you
back.
got an 84.
Yes.
Yellow. That's a slam. Let's make this guy.
HPH representing in this hallway.
Okay. He actually falls down on his, like you hit him so hard, he just put it, like he comically falls down like Ric Flair when he goes back. You know, the feet literally just go straight
Yes.
up.
The People's Champion?
No, that's the Rock.
Woo!
Was that The Rock?
The Rock is the people's champion.
Yeah, Ric Flair's yeah.
The
The blonde.
The styling, profiling,
Woo!
party all night, kiss
Woo!
all the
All right,
girls,
Ric Flair is-
limousine
Yes,
riding,
that's right.
jet
Kiss-
flying,
kiss stealing.
son of
Woo!
a gun.
Son of a
Woo!
I just lost all my credibility in the wrestling community. I never had any to begin
We're
with.
done. Which one of us is
So
part
far.
of the Four Horsemen?
I miss
Nobody's
Hacksaw
dead.
Jim Duggan. Hacksaw Jim Duggan was my
Tough
favorite.
guy.
I think he just turned 64 years old yesterday.
Oh man.
And the Bushwhackers.
So, question: if I duplicate, do I still have the ties?
No, you do not.
Yeah. So I'll turn to the card next to me and be like, buddy, you should probably take this off me. It's not really going to do anything.
What do you need?
They tap management.
5 Marleys, just punch him in the face from all around him.
Your boy.
Roll. Roll the hit.
You want one roll?
Just one roll, yeah.
Okay.
It's all
Does anybody
about-
else picture Marley as like that old timey?
So that's a 27, and I think I'm going to probably want to spend some karma.
in retrograde. You're
Yeah.
rolling under incredible, which is your lightning speed, right?
Yeah,
So you rolled a 27.
I did.
Well, you got to spend at least 20, and that'll get you into green.
All right, well, I will do that to make it a hit.
But yeah, but 5 Marley's punching him, the dude's going down. It's going to be pulp.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hey boys, I tried to tell them. When do you guys want to undo this?
So the other Marleys come over. Oh yeah. So what do you call it? They one of the rats actually comes running up and starts like trying to use his paper clip to undo your
Easy, fuzzball. Don't slip my wrist here.
And realistically, all the rats will do that for Megan, for Nate.
Quickly.
Well, Ash can burn himself out, so like they should get other people.
Nibble us free.
Yeah, but they're with you.
Yeah, they are with
I
you.
that is true. All right, I'll allow this.
They're
I'm
worried about the Light Lord first.
I'm looking at them using the paperclip. I'm like, it'd probably be so much easier if they would just use their teeth.
They're
Their
not
teeth
normal
might be
rats.
diseased though, Marley.
Nate probably brushes them every night.
Probably
will
the way she
tetanus.
spends money out of the stipend I give for those rats. They
You know,
probably have better dental care than Tab.
You know, you brought up an interesting safety issue. The Hunts Point heroes should have their shots. Brucella, rabies, of course.
I had you guys inoculated on the plane trip here when you were
Oh,
sleeping.
thank God. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
can I have a refill, please?
I was drinking.
Come on,
Yeah.
Tab.
Who could forget those rabies shots? Am I right?
Yep.
I'm right in the stomach. They still do that?
I don't know.
With the
Beavis and
jackhammer.
Butthead. You see that Beavis and Butthead? Beavis has to get rabies shots and just 10 in the stomach. Ah!
So, all right, and who didn't go yet? That would be
Me, I got a Zappa guy.
Oh, okay. So go ahead, Tab.
Also, Fraginator.
Well, yeah, that's,
Fraginator. Sorry, I took your turn, Frag. I love you.
No, go for it.
I gotta do the thing where you turn around and you go, boom. How many times can you're gonna get the chance to attack a guy with your hands tied behind your back? That's the whole deal. I got an 84. What's up?
Drop kicking him or something?
thank you.
Oh well, yeah, okay.
Is that what you're? I thought that's what you were describing.
I'm gonna blast him with my voice.
Oh.
He's gonna twist his sister and
Yeah, there you go.
I
I'm gonna do my full D Snyder
Dude,
right
we
at
should have
him.
made him a Quiet Riot mask for his costume.
Oh, sweet.
When we get
I
back.
prefer Twisted Sister. I like D. Snyder.
I'll be Paul Stanley for Halloween this year at the Huntsville Heroes Halloween party.
Nice, spaceman.
Yeah, but I got an 84.
Okay, so an 84. What's your?
Life.
You know what? I don't care what you roll. You guys tell me what color you guys got in for now on. I don't want to keep on checking.
Pull up the chart, Bill.
Okay, that makes sense.
Guys aren't novices anymore.
I know. I should use the chart.
Damn
I love
it,
the
he's
chart.
on to us.
I know.
I was able to take the D10
Work
from
for
your
it.
hand, Master.
That's a yellow.
Awesome. And that is a slam attack. So this knucklehead.
That's slamming. Like
Oh my
Onyx.
god.
Lemon.
Perfect grand slam. What's your strength?
My strength is pretty cool. It's a thing that is good. It's very good.
10?
10.
Okay. He goes back 10 full feet.
Ow.
So slams into a wall, ricochets off another guy. You got like the perfect ninja death kick. So what do you call it? He drops. He's not getting back up. So
Your
two
name
guys
is a
are already
killing
down.
word.
bunch of other guys. My foot is a killing word. Just got Nike.
Fear the flying killer, Leo. Leo knows.
Okay,
exactly.
and last is the Fragment.
Am I able to do the body transformation on just a portion of my body, or does it have to be all of it?
That would be a power stunt.
This is where things get weird.
Oh, I don't have karma for a power stunt, so
You
I'll
do-
just
yeah,
do all of it.
you get your psyche at the beginning of the session, man.
Your rep. Yeah, but we both
I know.
Walmart.
Oh yeah,
Mysteriously.
but this is
I
a
do
new session.
technically. I have total 147 or 57 or I don't know. I can't read my own handwriting.
Not worth it. You could literally just phase in and out really quick. No one will even notice. And just hands
Perfect.
forward.
That's all I care is nobody notice. I don't want anyone to know I actually have powers.
That's fine.
And I'm going to stand there like I still have my hands tied behind my
We're
back.
like, Victor, use your powers. I'm just kidding. Get him.
Just completely sails you up the river. Your friends, they've been talking.
I'm intelligent but not wise.
What's your psyche?
Part of his charm.
Typical.
Yeah, you're right.
I know. It's easy for me to roleplay that.
Power to
It's
murder.
not really role playing.
The thought.
Okay, so you're not going to actually do anything this round?
Me?
No, Frags.
Oh,
I'm still not a hero, man. I don't.
Psycho Thrill, you are a hero. You helped save Christmas.
Don't.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, don't ruin my rep. I stood in the corner during Christmas.
You did the chocolate scrying. That was crucial.
All right.
Clutch.
So,
You're a Hunts Point hero. If you want to be a pensive mystery man, you know, with a dark secret, we will
That's like, yeah. That's your thing.
yes.
here, let's. I'm going to say everybody's going to get one shot against them. So, Travis is a miss. Fragnator is a hit. Just 10 points of damage. Who's next? Dave is a miss. Megan is a just makes a hit. So everybody take 10 points of damage who got hit. Okay, top of the order. Whoever wants to go.
I am going to drop kick somebody
Okay.
with my hands behind my back.
Check
Like,
the
have-
chat. The animals
like
are trying
Arnold.
to do some stuff too.
Okay. I'm going to say you're going to try and do an agility feat because drop kicks are not easy.
Sure. I actually have pretty decent agility.
Okay.
Nibble,
So that's
nibble.
just to see if you can do it.
Sure.
Have I recovered
98.
hit points from getting decked by
These
Marley?
dice are hot, man.
I'm going to start calling you, what is it, drop kick Juniper or something like that?
Sure.
So,
I like it.
Throwing rocks tonight.
Drop kick.
Woo!
Murphy?
There's a band, Murphy's. Thank you. Yeah, drop kick Murphy's. Okay. So now roll to hit. Use your fighting.
Okay.
So am I still down the hit points from getting decked by Marley?
It's in the green.
No. You're good.
Green is good.
Okay.
You're in the green. Okay, good.
Yep.
So he's gonna take what's your pour 4?
My strength is for you.
Okay. So it literally does it just does the 4 points of damage. There's no extra result to it. It's literally just and then you fall on the ground.
Sure.
And you
Of course.
turn around and roll over and you get back
That's
up.
that is exactly.
Looking at you as you get back up like, what the hell?
While I was on the ground, I'd be struggling to get my hands under my butt and in front of my body if I can. So if I am still prone at the end of that round, that's fine. But that's my intention: drop kick and then try to get the hands in the front.
Okay. He's gonna pull out his pistol.
Okay.
He goes to put it on your head, but the Zerift goes and bites the guard.
Awesome.
And
Thanks, Mystery Mutt.
yeah, he's actually gonna what the heck? And hits himself in the head with the gun, falls down, and just boom, smacks his head on the floor, and he's just what?
The
I would try to-
Marleys
All right.
barbershop quartet style begins singing "Who Let the Dogs Out."
Okay. Okay, who's next?
Usually Tab goes, or
Yeah,
Marley
is that
goes
another
after me. I mean,
Oh yeah, Marley.
Oh yeah. All right. So if there's somebody else, we're just gonna do a 5-man rush.
Okay.
So, ooh, that's a 67, and that's going to hurt somebody.
Just one person? No, what's
yeah,
what
just
color
one
did you get?
person.
What color did you get, Dave?
Yellow, I think, right?
Yeah, that's
we got
yellow.
remarkable strength there.
It's based. Yeah, it's going to be based off of my endurance.
Oh, then, yeah, it's definitely
you
yellow then.
Okay.
It's yellow.
Okay. He goes flying back into a wall himself. He's down. Boom. He'd be down regardless, just like for the sake, like head over heels, literally. Which I never got. Our heads are always over our heels. Okay, so
heels overhead.
But it just doesn't sound right, does it?
That's
so everybody has a Zen moment once in a while. So Tab, you're next.
What's up? Let's zap another one.
You gonna use your powers? All right.
Yeah. I got a 44, which on incredible might hit here. Let's see what we got.
You're not using your power to hit. You're using your agility to hit with your power.
I use my agility to hit. Oh crap! You're right. All right. So my agility is 30.
It would have to be excellent at least for it to be a green.
So I just did it.
Nice. You have an excellent agility. I thought you had a high enough agility.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So 40 points of damage.
I go woof, 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 woof.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
I won't do the rest of it, or it'll be stuck in all our heads all night, and I don't want to do that.
Too late.
Okay. You actually see his body break. You did a full force blast and hit a Hydra agent, a normal human being, dead center mass. You actually see his body break. You couldn't hear anything break because, sound power, but he's laying there. He's not moving. There's a little twitch at first and then nothing.
Marley runs over and does CPR. He knows first aid.
The dude is mauled. Like his chest cavity is broken in. Some of his jaw is actually like separated in the middle. When you reach down to grab him, you're pretty sure you're touching his exposed clavicle.
Oh man!
Nerdarchy after dark for real.
Well,
it's not good, Tab. It's not good.
Tab, your karma is gone.
What?
There's a reason why Spider-Man pulls his punches. All right, who's next?
I got a 44.
The score just means you hit, but you hit him with 40 points of damage, and he's a normal human being with 28 hit points. I just rolled a 14 for his endurance check.
It's those Hydra pajamas. They don't, put armor on these poor bastards. They'll go right through them like paper dolls. This is pathetic. Karmically.
So,
well, we all shine on.
You never said they found Bess.
I never said
that they found Bess.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I never said that. So, well, you got her hiding in your trench.
Yep, like just right down the spine.
Ash keistered it.
Done. They just thought you had scoliosis or something. Like, what? Weren't you supposed to check her? I thought you were supposed to check her.
There's 8 rats on the top of the bus carrying a bat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We're on a bus.
That would be freaking awesome. No. You guys are actually in the.
We're in the. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna pop a cough drop and ponder the sick joke that is existence.
He goes off and has a Kafka moment. All right. So while he's Nietzscheing out, make your roll to hit, Megs.
All right. I have to open the phase rip table because you wanted colors and not a number.
What'd you roll? I got it here.
Which I respect, by the way.
Okay, I rolled 61 and I am rolling at a 50.
Yellow.
Colors.
That's yellow.
Yeah, 50.
Oh, yellow.
You should be rolling under incredible. So right? Because
Still yellow.
Your fighting is excellent. And then plus 2 with the weapon specialist, right?
It's specifically yeah, something like that. I don't know. I'll go back and look at it later.
Does she have blunt weapons and specialist?
Yeah, I do have blunt weapons.
Do you have weapon specialist with the bat?
Yes.
That would be 50.
Yeah, we're not actually supposed to combine those, but at the same time, it has something.
Oh, they don't stack?
they're not supposed to stack, but at the same time, just a couple weeks ago, some of the guys noticed in all of the versions of Hawkeye that Marksman and his weapon specialist stacked. So I don't see why they shouldn't stack. I never understood why they shouldn't stack.
I've been
So
playing it like they did, and I'm sorry if I was cheating on accident.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
I'm good.
I'm choking on pumpkin seeds.
I love pumpkin pie personally, so it's fine. So by all means, so amazing 50 to hit. That's a yellow, and let's see about that slam. And your strength is excellent, so he's going to take 30 points of damage. So he, what do you call? He gets a stagger. So he staggers, but he's going to actually fall. Like he takes a couple steps back. It's like Thor at Ragnarok. Takes 9 steps back and just boom, falls down on his face. All right. I'm going to say that was the last one. Whose dog is barking?
It's Mystery Mutt.
Mystery Mutt. Hey, Mystery. So,
Mystery Mutt.
It's
okay.
fine, and my mouse just freaking died, so I can't hit mute.
It's production value, man.
So I was actually thinking I better go out and buy a new mouse just in case this one ever breaks down. I always like having a backup. Okay, so I can't believe
I killed a man.
Still. So what? It happens. It happens in the game.
So, you know.
In there.
Yeah.
That's right. Like just last week.
I know what a bad day feels like. That's all I'm saying.
For the sake of conversation, he was trying to kill you.
Well, I can rip flesh from bone, and whether we didn't know that.
Literally
I think
came
we can
to
say
messed him
they
up.
don't write that down for you. It wasn't in the superhero handbook. Hey, you can tear a man's flesh and destroy his body with your voice. So you live and learn. Instant karma is going to get you.
You know
I
how
get
it
that.
actually happened in Spider-Man? Somebody, I forget who it was, somebody took over Spider-Man's body and went to punch a regular person and actually knocked the person's jaw clean out, went flying away. It's like, he's been pulling his punches the whole time. That's how strong he is.
There's a good Superman story about that too, telling him he's been pulling his punches for too long. He's never used his full strength.
It's from the cartoon, yeah. Superman animated series. What do you call it? Okay. So you guys, what are you guys gonna do right now?
You think we're gonna be able to make it back to the plane?
I don't know, but can somebody get these zip ties off me?
The mice are hard at work on that right now.
Okay. Well, if they did, I would take one of the Hydra agent's blasters too, because I don't have anything on me.
Good call.
You do have your costume on though, don't you?
Oh, they didn't take it?
Oh no! You have it on you. They were taking you someplace to take it.
Oh, I just assumed they knew all about us and took all our stuff.
You're nude.
They figured out on the way that you guys were who you are.
Are you nude?
Oh, hey, whatchamacallit, Tab.
Yes.
If I give you the precise, unique frequency signature that I set my Omni devices to vibrate at, do you think you could track where it's at right now?
God, I can try.
Would be a power stunt, right?
Sure.
Or does he have the? Do you have that power?
Me?
No, not you. Tab. But also, Tab has no karma, so
I killed him.
Very hard.
Power stunts are hard for me right now. I'm dealing with the repercussions.
I thought you could track Sonic. I guess not. I don't know.
I can rub it in. No, I can. Now hold on a second. Now I can, if it's making a noise, I can pick up on it.
Of course, I programmed it so any of us could use our powers to track it.
That's in the book. That's in the Ultimate Powers book. You can check. Hold on, I have this. But whether we want to go to the book or not, I copied all this over. So yeah, I can do the Daredevil thing where I can listen for.
It can't be far. She just left us.
Radio wave generation. The power can also be used to vocal control. Accuracy simulated simulates.
What if I put my hand on Tab's dejected shoulder as he's he's feeling really bad about what just happened and not being able to control his power and getting out of control. I say, Tab, I know that if you focus, you can control your power better than you've ever controlled it before. And also, can I donate the 100 karma you need?
Oh, it's sensory link.
Through my compassion and connection with you as a human being to allow you to do that power stunt.
Yeah. I can scan distant areas through the senses being within the target area. Power can be used to locate people, spy on foes.
Science, bitches.
So if there's people around it,
Yeah, she had it on her.
I can hear it. So I can actually, the thing is, I think I have to see them. So if I can,
you're not making this easy.
Hang on.
You can do it, man.
In such cases, the hero can scan distant areas. So I could scan the complex.
Yeah, it's a unique frequency that only I thought you would be able to detect.
All right,
it doesn't operate on the normal radio frequencies.
I don't know. Bill, let me roll. We got to hear from Bill here.
Go ahead. I'll allow it.
We presented the evidence to the judge. Judge whose methods
That's
are
a good way of putting it.
But all right, these are my new metal dice here, people. I know.
Yes, come on, metal dice.
I got a 23. He said honestly.
It's okay,
can I do it every round?
It's okay.
Can I try in 60 seconds? How long's the round?
With another 100 karma.
I will donate karma to keep inspiring Tab to be able to do it if he can. But maybe we should make our way back towards where we think she might be. Like, cause did she leave us and then we got on a bus and left, or she is at the place where the bus took us just elsewhere? I didn't
The
grasp
bus
that.
is still outside.
But I mean, she came on the bus with us and then separate. Okay, so she's not like miles and miles away.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Should we just poke around this base a little bit while Tab tries to find her?
I'm gonna daredevil it.
I don't know. I almost feel like we should just get out of here.
We could do that too.
What's the big deal with the box, Leo? I don't remember. What's the big deal with the box?
It's nothing. It's just my little Omni device.
It's a really cool
We don't need it back.
We don't?
Like, hear me out.
No, I have a little self-destruct button back in my luggage. I can't do it from right here, but
You have a self-destruct button.
it just melts the circuitry of it, so nobody can.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
That's fair.
It's not like an explosion or anything like that.
If you didn't get it from another planet, it's not one of a kind. You didn't pay a lot of money for it.
No. Well,
Grandma didn't give it to you.
The raccoon finds it. You guys find a raccoon in Madripoor. He seems to really take
God for that raccoon.
Very well to your party of rats and the crow and the dog.
Oh yeah, we high-fived earlier. He's
And
pretty
the
awesome.
raccoon comes running up, and he's actually trying to eat it. So of course, raccoons like to dip their food. They like condiments, so he's trying to dip in water and not working.
The Omni device?
Yes.
Do you guys see that? That's my device. Tab, you did find it. Damn.
Listen,
Damn, you are good.
The raccoon looks and just starts giving you guys the middle claw.
I get the raccoon food. Because I'm always carrying food in my pocket.
Cannon, my God.
I'm practically Dr. Doolittle.
What's in the box?
And now I'm
as good looking as Rex Harrison. Not Rex.
Gene Shalit. He's as good looking as Gene Shalit.
I'm at least as good looking as Gene Shalit. I like to thank Rex Harrison, though. My fair lady, Rex Harrison.
Okay, so you guys found the device.
I knew you could do it, Tab.
The trash panda found it.
And I'm sorry I called you a trash panda.
Oh man, so
it's a pejorative term for raccoons, I think.
Yeah, it is very
All right.
pejorative towards a raccoon.
Come on, Bandit. You want to come with us? Let's go.
Oh, Bandit.
You'd call it bandit? It's awesome.
That is what Zareth called it. So
Nice.
that's what Ash is calling
Just
it.
need a Smokey now.
Who's gonna be the bear?
There's a bear.
Oh, no.
Hey, the Guardians have a raccoon.
Don't
and
give
they've
them
got
ideas.
$1 million.
Smokey and the Bandit was actually a chimpanzee. No,
No, that was
Burt Reynolds isn't a chimpanzee.
yeah. Smoking the Bandit was the car racing movie. You thinking of Every Which Way But
Trans
Loose?
Am.
Which way but loose. Thank you. Okay. Yeah.
The orangutan.
Yeah.
No way I'm going to be
that was
able to see
orangutan.
the Baron. So
And then there was
Turner had
Yeah,
his.
Clyde. Right turn, Clyde.
I loved those when I was a kid.
Right? Okay, so you guys are going to go and try and make your way out. You're able to get to the outside, and you're trying to keep to the alleyways. You actually do see Hydra agents out there. You see a couple police looking around also. Talking too much. And you You see a couple of the Hydra agents talking to the police and showing, and the cops nodding. So you get the idea that, oh yeah, they're coming. So they look like they're a part of the bad guys.
Cops can't be trusted.
Time
I don't
to GTFO.
Yes. Let's do that.
So how are you guys gonna try and get out of here?
Can I set something on fire? Like, just start a fire in a dumpster, distract them, and then run out the other way.
You're gonna start a dumpster fire.
Start a dumpster fire.
I think we already have.
Start a dumpster fire.
That was about an hour ago.
Panda is gonna be pissed. We don't waste food where we come from. All right. Yes, absolutely. So you can start the dumpster fire. A couple of the police walk down. That you guys are able to go ahead and get out of there.
Nice.
What next?
We gotta steal the bus, man.
Fun
Okay.
bus.
So you guys are gonna try and make it back to the bus. Okay. You guys are hiding in another alleyway, and the bus is right up ahead. And you're getting ready to make your way over there.
Wait, they had cameras and everything at that place. They might be able to track the bus.
Leo, can't you just like blind the cameras with your light powers? That's how that works, right?
I can give it a shot. Or, if we give me a minute, maybe we can find, if we search
Marley's
the place, we can.
Marley says, "Do it with lasers."
Okay, I will spend. Well, no, because if we
and-
go up. Okay,
Well,
go ahead, Tab, and then I'll.
What
I got an
cameras
idea.
are you trying to get rid of?
One sec. So what were you gonna say, Tab?
Well, we could maybe team up, Leo, because I emit radio waves.
Uh-huh.
If these are wireless cameras. I can scramble them and maybe knock them out.
Okay, so here's what
Those radio waves
I'd like to use my light manipulation to turn invisible.
Power primarily affects
Approach the bus, give it a good. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna look at every inch of it, but just give it a once over to see, like, is there anything that might be like a surveillance stuff, that I can spot basically within like a minute. I'm not gonna like go everywhere, but
I got you.
and if so, then we'll
make
figure
an
out. What
intuition feat +1 since you know
Okay.
technology.
All right.
So intuition plus a.
93, which I'm sorry,
What's
that's in the yellow.
Got it. What? That's not in the red. Anyway,
Oh, intuition. Yeah, I only have
intuition
excellent
+1
intuition.
column shift.
Right, so that'd be remarkable. It's in the yellow.
Go figure. Okay. Okay, I
I mean,
can't.
if we can knock out their communications on some
Mhm.
level, it'll stall them. But I mean, they're the whole damn continent. I mean, they're gonna catch up to us eventually. But
Right, but if they can track the.
It's not a
They
continent. It's just an island. Madripoor's not that big. So, okay. You are out there doing that, and you do find one camera right when when you first walk into the bus. There's the camera right there. So, with a proper agility feat, I'll say that you're able to sneak in just enough behind the camera.
Okay.
And with a fighting feat, you'll be able to actually pull it down.
Okay.
So give me a successful agility and fighting feat.
All right. Agility, yellow,
Nice.
fighting.
Give yourself +1 column shift for your fighting
Okay.
because of your awesome roll.
Oh yeah. Also yellow.
Sweet, dude.
Tell you,
Okay.
my method works, Megan.
Absolutely. Okay, so you guys are able to get up in there and do that. Why is this? Is somebody sending messages? Or what's going on?
And even though I forget I'm invisible and I look back at them, I'm like,
I'm talking to Doug.
I'm like,
They're
I
like,
got it.
where is it? Oh, hey, he says he got it. All right, cool. Okay,
And then I'll run back over to them.
okay. But while you're over there, that's a good couple of rounds.
Okay, sure.
While you're over there, the rest of you guys here. Hurdy-gurdy, 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 he said.
Oh my God, it's Donovan. He's here.
Here comes the hurdy-gurdy. What's that sound like Superman?
Also, sidebar, Adam brought up that somebody should check the bus for a tracker. I feel like we have bigger problems, but I just wanted on record that it was said.
So this is what the rest of you guys hear. Doug does not hear this.
Yeah.
And Fraginator, you may take an intuition feat.
I don't need an intuition feat to know that's Donovan. Hydra, which I thought he was into transcendental meditation.
That's
I love that you
just
you know
barely green.
just barely green. Well, that just barely succeeds. You realize, because at first you're just like, what is this? And you're looking around, and suddenly you realize it's not your ears that are noticing this. You have your own, psychic emanations with your emotion control, and this is in your brain. And you can tell that nobody else notices this because they're literally looking around like, all around, like, who's doing that? Because nobody can tell where it's coming from, but you suddenly realize it's psychic.
It's not in your ears, it's in your head.
So the rest of you guys can notice this.
I mean, I like that song, but I'm freaked out.
Should be.
It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah,
times.
I'm gonna
Psycho.
hide.
Do I call you Psycho, or are you Mr. Psycho, or Captain Psycho?
Captain Insano.
I've never said anything about Psycho. I've only ever said anything about Victor.
Victor. Right. Sorry, Victor.
Hey.
I don't know where I got Psycho. You seem like a completely rational dude. So
Easy mistake to make.
I've heard that before.
Dave, your strength is at excellent, right?
I mean, I could
Strength, yes.
And no wrestling or martial arts C, right?
Correct.
Psycho.
Okay. So I'm going to call that an impossible feat for you, or automatic feat for them. Out of nowhere, from behind you, these huge ham hock fists just grab you, like on either side, like right underneath your shoulders on the arms, and lift you up. And you're like, you're a big boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are excellent 20. You're a solid muscle. And it's like, dude, picking you up should not be easy. Yet, picks you up, slams you on the ground.
Oh. Yipes.
And here's this, and and for that, you're going to take 20 points of damage from the ground. It's Tully Blanchard. So actually, this would probably be more of the enforcer, Arn Anderson. So
somebody's dead.
The fourth one is absolutely Ole Anderson. We're going with the original Four Horsemen. There's no Barry Windham in this or anything. So what do you call it? You see this guy, and you could tell this is the hurdy-gurdy man. He is freaking huge, and he's going to step back into the alley a little bit more and flat out vanish. The only thing you see, the last thing you see is this, like, it should be too big for his face, but it's not unnatural. It's just unnaturally normal. The whiteness of his teeth and his big toothy grin.
Oh, you Cheshire motherfucker. Once you come back at her, I'm going to whoop your big baby Huey ass. You got lucky with that sneak.
That's what's up.
Marley's go back to back.
I love Marley.
Nice. All right. So literally just like, bring it on. Okay.
In my shadow.
We're totally going to do the Fighting Irish thing. Absolutely.
Fraginator.
About to get chokeslammed with my voice.
Clothesline from hell.
Take 40 points of damage, Fraginator.
Okay.
Head slap to the back of your head.
Is this the same guy?
Same effing guy. And the entire time you guys are hearing just the chorus line. Hurdy-gurdy, 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 hurdy-gurdy. He sang. Can't take a deep breath.
If that's some kind of mental attack, I've got like a monstrous 75 versus those.
It is not an attack.
I will side screen the fuck out of this guy.
Do you have a side screen?
I have resist domination, which is a natural side screen. Yes.
Yeah, which is just the side screen is actually different from regular mental protection. Side screen, you're allowed to extend that to other people as well.
Okay.
So what do you call it? Okay, so what are you guys gonna do? This guy's literally trying to pick you guys off.
We got to hit this guy, and I'm going to try to figure out a way not to kill him. But, again, if I rip the flesh from his bones, this is how it's going to be. We have to talk about it when we get back home. All right? We're figuring it out. We're all learning together.
Hey, Victor, man, he's stealing your stick.
So say, would I be able to track him in my shadow form?
You could go into the shadows in your shadow form, and you could try to track him that way, by all means.
Ooh, that sounds like
I would like to do that because that hurt.
You should go. You should go for that. It sounds like such a bad idea.
I'm totally doing it.
I'm gonna be the Punisher by the time it's over.
That hurt.
Tab. Like Blair Rick Astley back at them and see if you can throw them off.
I don't understand what Underwood Sketches is doing.
You gonna Rickroll him?
Ash, I'm gonna Rickroll him for you. This one's for you.
And his name is John Cena.
Okay, so the
Never gonna
panda,
give you up.
the raccoon is trying to point to where the next attack is coming from so that we know and can prepare ourselves, and Miss Rima is like protecting the panda. Raccoon.
Okay, that's fantastic. I want all the rats and especially the dog make a roll for your tracking. The dog specifically is tracking. The other guys, you're just going at what do you call it? At feeble to try and track. And I don't want to see a bunch of I happen to roll a 92 again. Not just enough with the 92s. All right, everybody seems to roll a 92.
So it's turning into a Don Bluth movie.
It literally sounds exactly like when somebody's, waiting in line for a couple minutes. I was waiting in line for 20 minutes. Everybody seems to be waiting for 20 freaking minutes. You ever notice that?
Let Dennis Miller do Dennis Miller, Bill.
Did Dennis Miller ever say that?
You're going on a good rant. I'm serving it to you. Going on a Dennis Miller rant right now. You're getting into it.
Is Dennis Miller, is he still alive? I never.
Yes, he's a Republican now, so no one's listening. But
that's the main reason why I don't like him.
Relevant. Tab loves Dennis Miller, for the record.
Tab would.
Yes.
So, also for the record, on my roll to do whatever I have to do to try to track him, I rolled exactly a 1.
Okay, so guys, he's that way. Ow! No, wait.
but he's behind me.
Yeah, literally. Okay. Okay, if you guys have nothing to do.
These dice
I'm gonna zap him. Can I zap him? Did I miss my chance to zap him?
Did you see him?
Well, he's right in front of me, right? Is he breathing?
He's right in front of you. Who told you
He
that?
was smiling. I saw his toothy grin. He completely disappeared.
Seems to have completely disappeared. You want to
Is
just
he
blast
breathing?
in that general area? Go ahead. Roll the hit.
Yeah, I'm blasting that generally. I'm gonna zap. I'm blast right at him. I'm gonna attack the darkness.
He's totally
I got
gonna hit me if he's
95.
attacking the darkness.
I got a 95. That darkness is in big trouble. I'm on a bloodthirsty rampage. I cannot be stopped. How did
If that doesn't work, I'd throw a fruit pie at him.
and I throw a raccoon at him and a fruit pie?
There's a raccoon. Oh, dude.
He's in big trouble.
Okay. You blast into the darkness. You don't actually hit anything. I do want you to make a second roll.
A Rick roll,
A second roll. Oh.
because that's what
I'm
I did.
screwed.
I went never gonna give, never gonna give. I got a 62. What is
Okay.
that?
That's a regular hit on the frags. Frags, your energy resistance is what? Body armor?
No. Oh no.
Let's see.
What have I done?
Resist 40 points of energy damage.
That's what I thought. So yeah, you're good. You feel like it's like just a bit outside. All right. So
I look back at Tab and go, thank you.
Friendly fire, pal.
nothing friendly about
It was just a light caress. It's all right.
Yeah. It's a kiss on the cheek, brother.
Oh, jeez. So all right. Next round, Doug, you get to come the following round, the round after this.
Okay.
And you guys in the chat, and also you guys, you actually asked me to make a couple of independent characters here and there. Okay, so you guys are actually facing characters of my own design, and yes, I did say characters. So Travis, you, in the middle of your screaming, it suddenly gets completely cut off. And you're going to have to make an endurance feat roll because suddenly you can't breathe anymore.
That's not cool.
I'm actually kind of scared.
Got a 49.
Breathing's overrated.
What's your endurance?
It's a thing that is excellent.
Excellent. Okay.
Green.
So it's green.
Thank you. Okay.
46.
Yeah, you are gasping. There is no air where you're at.
That much.
There is no. You don't get to make that noise. You recognize that you are actually in a vacuum right now. All of the air the environment has been completely sucked out of your area. So next up. Somebody put a piece of tape over this thing. Twice I've tried
Tap's
to grab
freaking out, man.
This is great. Okay, who is next? Really? Oh, that's just not even fair. Well, it is what it is. Okay, Tab. A big hand comes from behind you, grabs you across the neck. Marley, you are able to see it. The rat starts squealing. The raccoon hides behind his own tail. The dog starts barking, like, doing the, how dogs are. I'm going to act like I'm tough, but, I'm going to like hide. Yeah. So there is this guy has got to be like 6'8", 7 foot tall, something like that. He looks like he should be a professional wrestler. He is freaking huge. He looks like a man-sized mountain. No, it's not Man Mountain Marco. I know that Doug with his Spider-Man lore is like, I got this. But he is about his size, maybe a little beefier in the shoulders, and grabs onto your neck. But unfortunately, the size of his freaking hand, the tops cover your nose also, and he's going to. You know what? He's just going to pull you into the alley with him. You guys all have one free shot, and you can only roll to hit this guy. But if you can't spend karma, and if you miss, you are making a second roll at -1 column shift to hit Tab. If it's a distance attack. Does anybody want to take a shot?
Oh, absolutely, and it will be a distance attack. Two Marleys are going to line up and start chucking Marleys. Like they're going to do the thing, and we're going to flip three. Like we're going to send 3 Marleys into the air.
Do a Marley railgun.
So yeah,
fastball special Marley style.
Yeah, Superman punches.
Okay.
So you want 1 attack or 3?
No. You do 3 separate attacks.
All right. Okay, 48. That's going to be a yellow. We got another 48. It's going to be another yellow. And that is an 89, which is going to be, it's going to go off of a remarkable 30. 89 is probably still going to be yellow, right?
Probably still yellow.
Yeah.
All right. So he chucked 3 Marleys. Oh, jeez. And actually, sorry, you have to roll your lightning reflexes.
All right.
To do the 3 attacks in 1 round. 3 separate attacks.
Okay. Come on, don't fail me now. That is a 72. That is a yellow.
Okay, that succeeds then. Zara's like, don't hate me, but I rolled a 98 to cheer on Marley. That's perfectly fine.
So hate you so much.
Okay. Cheaters. So you are able to, what do you do here? You throw these 3 Marleys at him. It is distance attacks. It does technically hit. So you got 3 Marleys that are literally like clawing onto this gigantic guy. You'll figure out next round what to do with them. Actually, each one of them is going to have to make a strength roll to grapple. So you got to get in the yellow or higher with each of them.
All right, get off our creepy guy.
It's Travis they got.
He knows.
Oh.
I don't think you get
one of them is probably going. One of them is going to hang on. The other 2 didn't even get greens.
Okay, so 2 of them. I got him, boss. Don't send me off planet.
I know we were attacking them. We were Superman punching.
Just what are you talking? Are you talking about like a Roman Reigns jump up in the air and punch somebody in the chin?
Yeah. You ever watch MMA where they jump at the other guy, boom? But they're Marley propelled.
I stopped watching that. I had somebody try that to the end of the Shotokan class. You know what, guys? Remind me one of these days. I'll tell you about this one time. So I'm doing all this because Cup just died in the Transformers comic book recently. Remember Cup from Transformers the movie?
Oh yeah.
So Ba Weep Grana Weep Ninibong. So okay, so you get 1 punch off on the guy. Still trying to hold on as best you can. Excuse me. No, you got 3 punches off on the guy, but the one Marley's actually holding on. Okay. Your strength is excellent 20. You do no damage to this guy. You literally feel like, boom, oh, each one of the Marleys.
Damn it, we should have took martial arts D, son of a.
A and D. So Tab gets pulled into does anybody else try and take a shot?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
One final fruit pie.
Oh, okay.
He
No,
died as he lived.
I literally rolled a 1. Literally exactly 1 out of 100. I would take a screenshot for you, but
No worries.
Chances of that are
Make another
One
roll.
in
See if you
100.
do better this time.
yeah.
00. What does that mean?
3. I'm not kidding you. It was 1 and then 3.
No worries. Take another
But you're
roll.
supposed to roll both dice.
Yeah, you only rolled 1 dice. That's the problem.
No, that one was only a 31. I'm still in the white. Like, I'm just doing a very bad job right now.
Try it again.
68 is
Green.
Yep, green.
Okay, so one of the 2 fallen Marleys.
Oh no, it's yellow.
Oh, even better. One of the
Even
2
better.
fallen
Oh, that's an
Marleys.
energy attack. That's a bullseye.
So yeah. So
My biscuits are burning.
you missed on the big guy. You missed on Travis. You missed on the Marley holding on, but you did strike on the one of the 2 Marleys that had fallen down. And what was this? You battered up a fireball.
I mean, generally, yes.
Okay, so he's going to take 30. Just what is it? 30 points.
Sorry, man.
Oh,
30 points of-
right in the Marley. Come on, Ash.
Literally. Okay,
I wasn't aiming at you.
but you got a bullseye. Did you just have to apologize for screaming? That's perfect.
Yeah.
This is why I'm moving out. Oh man. So okay. Anybody else?
If the guy's visible, I'll try and latch on to him and fear control him.
Okay. So you're gonna go to try and latch on, and what do you want to do? A grapple on him?
Yeah, but it's only a 22, so I'm pretty
Okay.
sure that's not very good.
If you would have said something before you rolled, that means that you had to turn solid to do that. Now, go ahead for your emotion
Oh.
roll.
Emotion control is remarkable.
You wouldn't have this problem.
That's
with
great.
Crown Cloak.
That's green.
Green. Okay. So, what? Sorry. I actually can't remember. Did you grapple him?
No.
Okay, you didn't grapple him, but you got a green to use your psychic ability, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you're gonna you hit, and this is just typical. You know, saying even though you didn't whatever, you're gonna get him, but somehow it ricochets off and goes back to you. What is your intuition?
Amazing.
That's what I thought. You just have to roll in the green to avoid, but you have your own fear thrown back at you.
7.
You are terrified right now. Like snakes come flying out of his eyes and start dry humping you, and you're just like, oh my God!
They don't even have legs. How does this even work?
Peace out, guys. And run away.
It's been real. It's been fun.
I need new dice.
Just hasn't been real fun, Doug.
Yep.
All right, so you guys aren't doing so well, and Ash, you are flaming up when suddenly your flame completely dies. Make an endurance feat because you're having a hard time breathing.
Oh, good. This again.
If she's in a vacuum, she wouldn't be able to make flame either, would she?
So I said, hey,
That's exactly why it went out. Oh, by the way, yellow. Like very far into the yellow.
nice. Okay. But it's a deep yellow, like the deep state.
Yeah. Like the color of raccoon urine yellow. Sorry.
Nice way to put it. Okay. You still can't breathe, but you're not. It's like you took a breath before the vacuum had come out. So while the breath is sucked out of your lungs, you at least did have that breath. So you're good for a couple of seconds. I wasn't particularly happy with that individual Punisher figure there. I just didn't like I didn't like the white headband thing. Like, come on, man. So I'd rather Frankencastle if I'm going to be stuck with a silly looking.
So we've only seen one guy so far, though, right?
That's right. Doug, make an intuition roll.
Travis is the best toys.
Oh, is that the Frank Bernenthal? No.
Yellow.
Okay, you notice a guy. You see what's going on from across the street as you're coming back over, and you're still invisible.
What is it that I see?
You see a guy crouching on top of the like in brooding mode, on the ledge of a second-story roof right above these guys.
Is it the guy I saw that I thought might be controlling the weather?
Never seen this guy before.
Never seen this guy.
It's Batman.
He is in a trench coat.
Okay.
He has long, like pure white hair.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that how you described the guy I saw at the park? I mean, it might not be the same guy, but similar look to him.
Similarly, but you could tell this is not the same guy.
I don't want to metagame, so you tell me. I don't remember. Did we think that we thought that was Dracula or a vampire, right? That I saw.
Yeah.
Okay, so I might think this is one of them.
Underwood laser hasn't been spelled.
Like I'm trying not to metagame. Like, would I have any thought that this might be another vampire?
You have no reason to believe one way or the other.
Okay, so then I probably wouldn't do that. All right, so then I will. But he's clearly like looking down at the. He's involved with the action. So I will.
Megs, I can actually show you a breathing technique that will allow you to hold your breath a whole lot longer.
And I see taking deep breaths before you start.
Well, yeah, it does involve that. But yeah, it's actually a part of the breathing techniques of Qigong.
And I
wouldn't be surprised if Dave knew this stuff.
I see Tab being choked though. Also.
He's not being choked. The guy's trying to choke it, but like he's got an entire face full of Tab. But he's off in that valley right now. You just see him blink out of sight.
Okay, so that guy's all right. So I will try to like just dazzle or draw that guy's attention with a scintillating.
The guy that was that's Tab.
Oh, I thought you said I couldn't see him. Yes, if I can see him, then yes, him. I want to distract
well,
him.
that's what I was going to say. Is like you're going to be at serious minuses because he's no longer in line of sight. So you want to do the guy on top. Okay, good.
No, I'm if I see my friend in mortal danger, then
you do see him in mortal danger, but he literally blinked out of like they're down the alley. You can't see anymore. So you're taking a guess at the last place that you saw. It's like if you're aiming. You weren't even aiming, but it's like if you were looking at something and then the lights go completely out, total darkness, and then you reach up and try and shoot at the last.
Well, then I'll flash a bright light towards the darkness.
So you're gonna try and use two powers at the same time.
I'm gonna if I see him disappear into darkness, then I'm gonna try to illuminate the darkness that I saw them disappear.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, go for it. Okay. And what power are you gonna use to do that?
Light manipulation.
Done.
Which is incredible, but I rolled really poorly, so that is in the white.
This is a fairly easy one because it is in the white. But so what I'll say is you do light up the alley, but not quite enough.
Okay, and I would just rush towards that area with my remaining movement or whatever. My goal is to help my friend who I saw in danger.
Okay.
Direct danger. That's my turn.
So, all right. You are okay. Who wants to go next?
So Marley's kind of looking around. He's going to dismiss his most hurt Marley.
The one with the fireball in the backside?
Yeah.
The burning biscuits.
The burnt biscuits guy.
And, so the other guy kind of vanished into the darkness. I don't know about the guy up top. So we're just kind of like circling up again, looking. Because he dragged Tab into the darkness with him, right? And vanished.
Yes, the hurdy-gurdy man.
Man, this is bad. This is bad. Victor, we got to get him back. Victor, can you bring me into the darkness?
I can certainly try.
That's a power stunt.
I have 147 karma.
Well, if you want to give it a shot, you got to give me 100, and then you've got to get in the red. So you can spend 47 karma to try and get in the red.
I'm going to spend karma also.
Marley's going to get trapped in the darkness.
That would be something.
When I say I'm going to spend karma, I roll good. I have a 99.
Okay,
That's good. You only spend 10 then.
Yeah, you only spend 10. Okay, done.
Well,
write down that
110, right?
Yeah, 110. Write down that you have now successfully tried one turn body transformation others into shadow form. Okay. Dave, you are in the weirdest freaking place right now. You are actually two-dimensional. So like being out in the middle like you are is really hard to comprehend. It actually starts to make you nauseous if you had internal organs at this point. So you know that you've got to get up against a wall or the floor or something. Just being out in the middle is just, it doesn't make sense to you.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay. So it's going to take a round for you to try and figure yourself out. And the next round, I'll let you try and make a psyche feat to be able to get enough of your senses together to make a move. And with your amazing psyche, I'm sure it'll be fine. So watch now, he'll roll a 1.
I have a feeble die rolling skill, though.
You need to get weapon specialist dice. Wouldn't that be something? All right. Okay. I'm going to call that it. Doug, as you are running forward,
Yes.
gust of wind picks you up
Whoa.
and sends you flying back towards the bus.
Oh, jeez.
You realize it's the guy up on top. Megan, you're able to breathe again. And coincidentally, after you get your bearings, you're able to light up again. That's what the Marlboro man said. Okay, so next up, top of the order.
Oh, did you go that turn, Ash?
Yes, Ash
Yeah.
has just gone, and
Oh.
then I went.
So it's usually Fragan. I think you have the highest intuition, right?
He does.
I just turned Marley into Shadow, though. Or was that
This
a
is the
different
next
turn?
round.
I don't know what to do. Do we see the guy in this realm?
You don't see the hurdy-gurdy man at this point, but you could keep trying to look for him. Remember, you can only see in your own darkness. You can't see in another darkness. You can try and make an intuition to try and see through it, which should be easy
Okay.
for you. So you literally just roll in the green, and then you're fine. Normally, it would be an
Is
automatic
20
spell.
in the green for amazing?
No.
I just missed it. Nope, I don't see nothing.
Normally, that would be automatic, but in a high-stress situation like this, okay.
I feel like I'm useless, guys.
Word.
I'm having a hard time swallowing. That's what she said. I got the marble man. What? All right. So what? Who's next then?
Doug.
All right, I'll look up at the guy that just blew me again. I'm like, come on, man. I'm just trying to get my friend and get out of here. And,
Yeah, he blew him.
and I'm kind of like just tired and tired of all this, and I'm just going to shoot a laser at him. So that will be my third time doing that. So I have to spend 100 karma right off the bat.
Only to get in the yellow. Marley's off in the corner rubbing one off.
And I'll spend karma on the roll, which of course I didn't need to. So it's actually in the red.
Nice. Okay, agility to hit.
Oh, isn't that what the power roll's for?
No,
That's your power stunt.
All right, agility is in the green, just barely.
done. Okay. So you're able to get the guy and just and he looks at you and he like bares his teeth. There are no fangs.
There are no fangs.
You know, he's just
Okay.
and he just does that, and more dust than you guys could possibly imagine. Everybody is going to roll whatever your intuition is. If your intuition is greater than remarkable, then you have to get a green. If it is equal to remarkable, you have to get in the yellow. If it is less than remarkable, your intuition, you have to get in the red.
All right, I'm going naked roll here. And I failed. It didn't get in the red.
I also failed.
Yellow.
Nice. You only need a green. Nate?
I only roll good when I don't need it.
This sounds pretty serious.
Green.
Oh. Like trying to look really close. And Travis, I guess, is dead?
He's just sleeping.
Oh, geez. He was there the whole time. What is this? He's still doing okay. Everybody is blind with the exception of Fraginator because the dust that was brought up is just overwhelming.
Even if we're not, even if we're darkness.
Good point. Good point. Stump the judge. Take 10 karma points for that.
Woohoo!
Also, yeah, I guess you guys should all get 5 karma points if you have something comic book related. Sorry, I kept meaning to say something and I just did.
It's cool, man.
I roar like the biblical Samson because I can't see anything.
I hate Samson. Okay, so
I'm like, damn, that was pretty mean what we did to Montana. Sucks.
Wow. Suddenly you guys are remembering. Okay. Yeah, it looks like most of everybody passed in the chat also, so you guys can all see. So we got some seeing eye pets, some service pets over here. Part of my tail. I shall guide thee. So yeah, Dave, you're still gonna have a hard time seeing. It's still hard to see through it, but you're only blinded for this round as opposed to for 10 rounds.
Ever.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So okay. What Samson Stone. Wow, somebody actually knows Samson Stone. Okay, so what are you guys gonna do at this point? Travis. Travis, you are actually sucked into what looks like a completely different realm. You're looking around, it's dark, and you know you're muted, right? There's shadow everywhere, billows of shadowy smoke plumes, and looks like geysers of darkness. The land is dark, the sky is dark. Somehow you can still see. It looks like there's some shades of purple. It almost looks like what Menzo Barenzen would look like if you were actually down there in the R.A. Salvatore world. But
I'm in the upside down.
So yeah, it's a weird look, but you're somehow able to make sense of it just a little bit. And you see a bunch of creatures around you. Just any number of creatures, all sorts of oddly shaped and everything, and they're moving towards you.
It's like Half-Life. I'd like to think that Tab would know that these creatures from another world are bad. Do I have my voice? Can I speak?
Yeah, you can breathe again and everything.
All right. So they're coming towards me in a threatening manner?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Nobody's coming up to you with a diplomatic paper.
Oh. I was hoping they'd be like snapping their fingers like West Side Story. Like kind of
You're a jet.
Then you just amplify all their finger snapping at them.
Well,
except when he snaps his fingers, it shatters steel. Sound.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast all of them. Just gonna blast the hell out of them.
Just snap at them.
Yeah.
Joshua likes to get serious. Well, you're on a D&D.
What do you think?
Cannon!
Oh, I got a 73. That's the first good roll in like 20 minutes of this show.
Mind you, Doug was not actually trying to imitate the baloney David Lynch weirding way device. He was actually doing those little
no, I like the David Lynch.
You know the little dumbbell that like
the shake weight.
The shake weight. There you go.
The shape weight.
Oh.
Makers of fine 3D printed products.
Okay,
That's
So-
the hand job machine.
So
What are
you're
you talking
literally, wow. So you just
Didn't somebody in Thor have one of those?
A shake
Yes.
weight?
The executioner.
Yeah, yeah.
The executioner didn't have a shake weight, dude.
Yeah, he did.
I really did.
Nice.
Now that's in your brain now.
gotta Google
I was
that.
actually thinking that, and just too many thoughts. I have to try to stay.
Oh wait, that's in Thor 3? I haven't
Yeah.
seen Thor
Yes.
3.
Thor Ragnarok.
Ah.
Spoilers. There's a
Spoilers.
shake
Just
and weight.
shake weight it.
It's okay, I've had that and Last Jedi.
It's
thoroughly
key. It's
ruined.
clutch to the plot, and we just spoiled it for you.
That's right. That's right. That's actually how the
It's Mjolnir.
that's how Surtur is defeated.
Oh, you guys.
We're joking.
It comes out November 20th, I think, or no, February something, not November. Comes out in a couple of weeks. Anyway, I'm gonna watch it at home,
Oh, okay.
like a good parent who hasn't done anything in 2 years. Anyway, Tab zaps them with a 73.
I'm a good parent with in-laws. I've already got my Black Panther ticket.
Oh, go to hell, Bill! Come on,
I'm going to the movie theater.
good gravy. Now, am I eaten by creatures or not?
That's a yellow.
No,
You got a
you-
yellow result.
Yeah, you did a fantastic. You literally just
Bet your ass I rickrolled the hell out of those little monsters. Now, what,
blasting the hell out of
now I
these.
gotta get the hell out of here.
Like the thing he yells is John Cena. It just takes them all out. All right, so
Good. That's good. Yeah.
Victor, you're able to see the hurdy-gurdy man come back from the shadows. He actually steps through the shadows, like stepping sideways, and he looks up and sees you, and his toothy grin is there again. Dave, you're right there next to him as your eyesight starts to clear.
All right. Well, I'm going to call forth my Marleys and charge him from behind.
Okay, I'm going to have you roll. Do you want them to be shadow forms also?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What should you roll to see if you can? I'm going to say psyche. Should you
Okay, so
roll
I got a 56 because you said I had to roll psyche to just acclimate myself. So I got the yellow on that.
Nice.
All right, so now I will roll for the other Marleys to be like me.
Okay.
And I'll add karma to this roll.
Okay.
41. And what do I need?
You need to pass.
Okay, well, I mean, that's a green.
Yellow. Sorry.
Yellow.
Yellow. So that's 56 you need. You got a 41, so spend 15 karma, you're good.
Okay, done.
All right. So boom. How many shadow Marleys do you activate?
I activate all but the really hurt one because this guy's a bruiser. So they're just going to.
No, you'd have to summon brand new Marleys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that I summon all of them, all 5 of them,
Okay.
and they're just going to all do the Marley mash where they charge them from different directions at once, and make a charge attack.
I thought you could do like a ghost move. Remember when all the shadow ghosts that came out?
Oh yeah. And
Mash.
Come on, try something new.
They did the Marley man.
well, you got to make you have to
Yeah.
mix it up.
So
Absolutely, man.
So that's going to be a green.
green for a charge attack. All of them charge attacking.
Yeah.
Okay. So under charge, this is just a regular hit.
Yep.
Uh,
And is it your
each one of them is your strength. Your endurance. What's your endurance?
amazing?
Shit.
Dang!
And +2 damage for each area. I'll say it's one area. So, wow. Yeah, you hit him. You actually hit him really hard as he's coming out. Blah, blah, blah. Travis, you see this guy who just grabbed you, this hurdy-gurdy man, fall down. And like just out of nowhere, he like backwards falls out of absolutely nowhere. Make an intuition feat to see if you can understand what just happened.
Well, I mean, I'm in Dimension X. An asshole. And he's going to get rickrolled. I got a 74.
Okay. Your intuition is
Fucking awesome. Sorry, excuse me.
it's good, right?
I got carried away. Dave said it earlier. So,
It is. I think he does have a good. You have a good intuition, Travis.
yes. Sorry. Yes.
Okay, so green
Got
result.
a good intuition.
Okay, so you're able to understand the two-dimensional hole that he just came out of. So you think that with a proper strength feat, or if you want to try your flight again, which you can't, you don't have any karma. Either way, if you could get up there, you could actually escape from this dimension, this pocket universe.
Well, the flight's not a power stunt, is it? The flight is something that I thought I could do with the suit with my generation. Super suit, flight at amazing, under my vocal control.
Did you
that's
have
your
to power stunt that last time?
Power stunt, hit multiple people, sound barrier, stun or deafen. I thought it was a function of my suit when I scream, but it's your call.
I didn't write down anything for your character, but I know like there was something with your character keeps getting more powerful. There was some kind of a limitation with your power that we raised the power rank. I think it was that you had to use the devices, otherwise you couldn't use the sonic attack.
Yes.
But then you made it so that you can do it without the devices. I'm positive. Did anybody like?
Then I achieved godhood.
Like, does anybody remember exactly what it was? I'm pretty sure.
Well, look, you're right. I don't have any karma. This portal is high, it's above the ground. Can I leap off the hurdy?
An amazing 50 would actually be impossible anyway. It would have to be -2 column shifts to your ability, which would be excellent. So, amazing would be impossible regardless.
I will change that.
No worries.
Notes, sir.
We should load tab into the Marley railgun.
I'm in Dimension X, that's what sucks.
So is he.
Oh, he is.
Oh,
Is he?
We got to get the hell out of here, pal. Quickly. Let's jump into the air together.
Okay, you're gonna make a strength feat roll.
Making a strength feat. I got a 65, which I have a super cool strength that is good 10, which means that
green.
65 is a green.
It's not enough. It's just a bit outside. It's just simply a little bit out of your reach. Your fingers go right through it. Fraginator would definitely notice the fingers. Dave, possibly. You saw something you're not sure. But Fraginator, you absolutely see the fingers just really quickly.
Am I able to grab and pull him through?
Roll. That's your strength.
I Jim Duggan.
But you have a pretty good strength.
I'm going to spend karma.
There you go, pal.
Oh, I have incredible strength.
whoa.
Well, I don't have much left. I might as well use it.
Yeah, man.
And karma's gonna get you.
Can't take it with you.
Gonna knock you off your feet.
So 65 on incredible is yellow.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay. Full catch. Just
With
boom.
Like Tango and Cash. That part. Like this.
Tab, you son of a
And
bitch.
you're able just very quickly. Bloop. So you pull them out without any kind of problems whatsoever. All right. What are you guys going to do at this point?
All right. We gotta save Marley.
Save
Is he
him
in
from what?
Dimension X? I thought he was in Dimension X.
I am, but I'm there on my own violation.
Oh, good. All right.
Oh wait, did
Time
you say you were going in?
cognizance.
I didn't know you said you were going in. I didn't catch that. Okay, so you're in there, and you see the hurdy-gurdy man, and he's getting up off his back. He looks different in here. Looks like his skin is actually made of some kind of ebony.
Victor, can you take us to Dimension X and get us back home? Seems like the kind of thing you might be able to do.
Well, if I'm here and he's here, then there's only one thing to do. We're going to do the Marley railgun and do the shadow thing on him again. Since the other thing did, just punching him did not work. So we're gonna unleash, and we're hoping that he's a little more vulnerable here. A 90.
Woo!
All right, he gets hit a couple times, but he also grabs one of the Marleys in the shadow form, and just it looks like his skin is made of granite in here, and he just rips, like his fingers go right through. The Marley is actually screaming, "Marley actual!" Ah! And just starts tearing it apart. And he's smiling while he's doing it.
You bastard! That cost me 20 karma.
Yep. So he starts walking towards you now, and you now realize that the entire dimension is singing the Hurdy-Gurdy Man song.
Well, Marley is going to hope he can outrun him.
There is still the dimension hole that seems to be closing.
Yeah, Marley ladder out of here.
All right. So you get out. Everybody's back up on top now.
Last Marley out flips him in the bird, though.
Guys. The rest of you guys are blind, of course, but nonetheless, Doug should not be blind because you were thrown back against the bus. Just everybody that was in the alley, minus Fragonator. And so actually, it's just Megan.
Yeah, but I have animals that are trying to show me where
That's
all the
true.
bad guys are, and they've been rolling pretty well. So.
Yes, they have. I bet you none of them even own dice. And somehow they're rolling so well. Go on. They're using the Nerdarchy app.
I mean, some of them are rolling poorly as well, but it's like it's a lot of rolls, and if you roll enough times, you're gonna roll high.
Absolutely. Okay. So you are only I'll say you're only a -1 in the darkness as opposed to -2.
Yes, good.
So what are you going to do? You hear, I don't know if you hear the center of the wind. I'll say you hear the guy laughing up above.
Okay, so I was thinking, are we still on the bus? Like, is there still somebody on the roof of the bus?
Nobody was on the roof of the bus, and I'm sorry,
Oh.
everyone. I was just messing with you guys.
Okay, so nobody's on the roof of the bus.
No,
Where do we hear the
that was the roof of the building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes everything make more sense. I can't reach up there. I'm not a good climber.
You have fire powers.
I do. Can I move to the other side of the alley? No. How tall is the building?
2 stories.
Yeah, I don't know that a fireball is gonna go that high. That seems a little steep to me. But Ash is mad enough that he'd try it anyway.
2 stories.
Does Leo see Ash kind of like backing up and looking up the building?
Oh,
Like,
no, he can't look. He's blind. He can't see anything.
never
You
mind
can
then.
tell that Ash is actually blinded right now.
Okay.
He's like feeling around for things and trying to figure out where to aim himself.
But it's not like they're blind because there's a dust cloud that's heavily obscuring the area, right? Isn't it?
Oh, you're gonna like make the dust invisible?
No, I'm asking. I just want to make sure I'm understanding it correctly.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
The dust cloud went by, and now there's just dust in her, or sand in her eyes.
Okay,
Okay, actually-
gotcha.
All right, so
That's
in
what I
the chat, I'm pretty sure that the raccoon is trying to throw a fruit pie. If the raccoon throws a fruit pie, can I throw a fireball at the fruit pie and see if it goes any further?
I don't know how far you can throw your fireballs, but 2 areas should be nothing for you.
Okay, well, let's give this a shot.
I believe it's 1 area per 10 of the power.
Oh wow.
Something to that effect. Yeah, she should be able to go like 8 areas. I think 7 areas.
I got in the green.
Nice, it's a standard hit. Okay, so Doug and Frags, you see that he was flying. He was actually flying on the wind somehow with his trench coat, and Megan wound up hitting him like center mass with the fireball. He's just
But he's still flying.
Oh, he's flying away.
He's flying away. Okay.
Yeah, he flies away. He's out of there. You guys can't catch up.
We should make like that guy and also fly away, but in the bus.
Yes, that's my thinking.
How fast is he moving?
He's moving fast enough. He's moving really fast. Like it's flight. That moves a lot faster than ground speed.
It's faster than Remarkable.
Faster than your Remarkable. Actually, he's flying at Remarkable. You want to chase after him?
After seeing him fly in that trench coat, I really want that trench coat.
Yeah, eventually with power sticks.
Because my
shapes, including you can actually create clothes with that power. But it's
trench coat doesn't fly.
Oh, gotcha. No, it's not his trench coat that makes him fly.
Oh,
But Victor
okay.
Black
Well,
does.
never mind. Then I don't
It's
care.
like it's
I've already got a trench coat. It's just
it's the legendary artifact I read about in my occult books.
right.
The
Yeah,
trench coat of flight.
I need that artifact trench coat.
Could put a
I
cool
feel
like
like
Metallica
I'm
patch
not
on the back.
karmically inclined to chase him on my own.
Yeah. All right, so you guys are able to commandeer the bus. The everything's been taken away, and you just start boogieing out of there.
It's probably a sullen drive to the airport.
I don't think that was Donovan, guys.
It was definitely not Donovan.
That was not our finest moment.
That was a rough.
Tab
landing.
killed a guy,
Half of us lost all of our karma.
which you should probably lay low for a while, Tab, because you're probably wanted for murder.
I don't think that counts in Madripoor.
Madripoor.
A Hydra guy
Man.
in Madripoor.
Right?
Murder's practically legal in Madripoor.
That's like writing something off on your taxes. That's
When in Rome.
What happens in Madripoor stays in Madripoor. We're gonna go home. We're gonna play Altered Beast for the Sega Genesis. We're gonna put our feet up.
So good.
Pizza's on
Rise
me.
from your grave.
Rise from your grave. And doom, doom, doom. And then no one's gonna know I murdered anybody.
Yeah, Leo, I just want to bring up the fact that you were complaining about me spending most of my my part of the budget on the animals that we have, but they were really useful today, and I don't know if you noticed that.
I did notice, Ash. I have
They're really good.
I have a whole new outlook on life since starting this superhero gig.
I'm definitely putting my feet up
I'm
and feeding.
loving every second of it. Let the rats.
Leo,
hang out.
I want to say this trip to Madripoor was a horrible idea. It's left us scarred in ways I cannot even speak about and traumatized. And I've learned things about everyone on the team, and Victor might not be a nice guy.
Next time Tab plans the vacation.
But
Yeah.
we did gel as a team.
It's true. It brought us closer together.
So I'm gonna give it a 3 stars on Yelp. Wasn't awesome, but I feel closer to you guys.
Would go.
I
Again.
think we found out some stuff about ourselves and our enemies.
Yep.
And I'm ready to head back to New York and take it to these guys.
I feel like we learned how to laugh about love again.
Megan, I'm sorry. You were typing some of the things that the chat was saying in our chat, and I just did not even see it.
Oh, no. Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry. I didn't realize that you didn't notice those things, but that's okay. It
Yeah,
happens
it is.
occasionally, and you have the plague, and they know you have the plague. So
I did notice
So
that
rats,
about
they
Raven.
understand the plague like nobody else.
Don't you have the plague?
Damn it.
Yeah, the rats are like,
Where's
We're fine.
Nostradamus in his rose petal oil? All right. So you guys are able to get away. You get back on the plane, and you start flying back home, safe and sound. Hopefully. All right.
Away with murder.
Tab, you got the recording, right?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, not from that. From the Kingpin.
Oh, right. Yeah, the Kingpin. Yeah, I've got him. We got him pegged, baby. Oh, the Kingpin's in big trouble when we get home. Oh, yeah.
Because I'm sure Frank is a credible witness. And we lost Fraginator.
Fraginator died? Oh, no.
he just disappeared in the shadow, man.
He does that. He's
He
like
faded into the shadow. And then that messes up the box.
I'm still in the right box and everything, so I
Yes,
don't know.
you're the only one.
Everybody else is like a
How's
weird
it going?
transporter accident.
Yeah. Ah!
I don't.
How does
Oh, hey, I can be in a broadcast spot.
There I am.
All
There-
right.
There you go. That's how you fix that, Brandon.
And Brett, Tab's just going to get home, put his feet up, and smoke a J and listen to Roxy Music's Avalon.
So I think this is probably a really good place to wrap things up. Bill is under the weather. You did a fantastic job considering.
I was trying to get you guys to do the karma for the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm always 25, and I'm voting for Scott Burton this time as MVP because he taught me 2 things I didn't already know today.
Oh, really?
What do you
Yeah.
teach you?
I already forgot what they were, but I'll remember them later.
You know what? I'm going to give them 25, and I'm also going to vote for Scott Burton as well because I honestly wasn't paying attention to the chat tonight.
Sure, it was important.
I'm gonna give him 25, and I'm gonna vote for Raven just because he was trying to help me, but I didn't need his help only because the encounter ended. But I did notice that, so that's my vote.
I vote for.
I don't know what this Dino's Discount Smoky Joe's thing is about,
It's
but
getting weird in there.
I'm getting the suggestion that this guy should disappear forever.
Right.
I think you're right.
Okay. He reminded me. One of them was that you can hold your breath longer underwater or in a vacuum, and the other one was how to pronounce Sobalon.
Okay, cool. Slobodan?
Sobalon.
Sobalon, okay. I was thinking like Slobodan Milosevic. I had something to say to him. All right, so
Don't trigger the judge.
what do you call it? Okay, so who else? Travis, who are you voting for?
25, Scott Burton. I'm taking Meg's recommendation. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, so there's no way Scott Burton's not winning. Doug, how much karma?
Is it me? I'm sorry, it lagged out for a second. 25 is what I gave.
25. Okay. We'll have to find out from the Fraginator a little bit later.
What did you give, Travis?
25.
Okay.
Everybody's giving 25.
So 100.
Okay, and Brandon, how much is Brandon giving? 20. Okay,
20.
so they get 20. And
So they're
okay.
at 399.
399.
Yep.
$3.99. Are you out of your mind?
Okay, whatever. It's 399. That's what it is. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Okay, you what else? What else is there? Who won? What's the guy's name? Scott Burton. Scott Burton. Email me at cavemansmuse@gmail.com. Just one word, cavemansmuse. And then boom, done. And then you will get, I will send you a script and you will speak the script. Don't speak directly into the phone, like speak to the side of the phone. Always talk past the mic. So yeah, and then that's it. I will send you a script sometime this week and just send me back a voice recording, and you will be in the end credits of this video. Case in point, in this video, 2 winners are in the end of this video. I forget what their names are, but yeah. Anyway, so guys, stick around after this is over, and you can see the end credits and something special for the players by the time they get home. I'm done.
All right. Thanks everyone for watching, and until next time, stay nerdy.
Stay nerdy.
Hey, nerdy.
Mr. Yates, I have your progress report.
It's time.
What, Mr. Yates, if you just read that.
I have the orders from the man himself.
You mean Mr. Fisk?
You do not use that name. You know the rules.
I apologize, sir.
You're nothing. You have your orders. This operation goes live now.
Yes, Mr. Yates, sir. Your life signs appear to be stable. I mean, as stable as they're gonna get. I don't imagine you're experiencing any extra discomfort. So, is there anything I can get you?
Yeah. Give me a red.